Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are enjoying snow in the most beautiful and picturesque locations of the Netherlands. Thank you for joining us. Snow is rare in the Netherlands, but when it arrives, everything changes. Life slows down, familiar places feel quieter, and even the mundane begins to look magical. In this video, we travel through some of the most beautiful places to visit in the Netherlands during snow, from famous villages to quiet countryside, following winter as it transforms the land. We start our journey before sunrise in Giethoorn, often called the Venice of the North. Founded in the 13th century, the village grew around waterways rather than roads, and its name is believed to come from goat horns found here after medieval floods. As winter settles in, the canals fall silent, boats rest along the edges, and the thatched roofs slowly gather snow. Bridges curve gently over frozen paths, and the village feels untouched by time. Without crowds, Giethoorn becomes intimate and relaxed. Snow softens every sound, turning footsteps into whispers and reflections into stillness. You could also visit places like Hindeloop or Blokzeil in winter, but Giethoorn in snow feels truly timeless. From Giethoorn, we head to Zaanse Schans, a place that represents Dutch innovation and craftsmanship. The windmills here once powered sawmills, oil presses, and paint factories during the Dutch Golden Age. In winter, snow turns this historic landscape into a living postcard. Green wooden houses stand out against the white ground, and the creaking mills feel frozen in time. Similar winter scenes can be found at Clingendael, but Zaanse Schans offers unmatched variety in one place. Next, we visit Marken, once an island in the Zuiderzee. The wooden houses were built on artificial mounds to survive floods, giving the village its distinctive character. In winter, walking amidst the colorful houses and the quiet harbor feels like stepping back in time. Broek in Waterland has long been one of the wealthiest villages in the Netherlands. Merchants built elegant homes here and maintained strict rules for cleanliness and order. In winter, snow highlights the symmetry of the streets, the calm canals, and the church spire rising above the village. From villages, we head to Utrecht province to visit a castle. We chose Kasteel de Haar, the largest castle in the Netherlands. Originally built by the De Haar family in the Middle Ages, it was later transformed into an opulent neo-Gothic residence with over 200 rooms, grand halls, and lavish gardens. In winter, snow resting on its towers makes it feel straight out of a fairy tale. You could also visit Mouderslot or Slot Loevestein, but Kasteel de Haar's scale and luxury make it extraordinary in the snow. Walking through the snow-covered grounds, you feel the weight of history and imagination seeing how centuries of architecture can harmonize with the quiet beauty of the Dutch winter. After the castle, we move into a city centre, Utrecht. Utrecht's canals are unique, with wharf cellars lining the water. In winter, snow softens historic streets while cafes glow warmly and cyclists continue their routines. Life does not stop here, it adapts. You could explore Amsterdam, Haarlem, or Leiden instead, but Utrecht balances history and everyday life beautifully, making it one of the best cities to experience winter in the Netherlands. If you want to experience snow up close and personal, you need to go deeper into a Dutch countryside neighborhood. In this video, we visit Hoofddorp, my hometown, which was built after the Haarlemmer Meer was reclaimed from the sea in the 19th century. Here, ordinary streets, small parks, and quiet canals are transformed by winter into serene snow-covered scenes. Footsteps crunch on the paths and familiar corners feel entirely new. This could be any village or suburb across the Netherlands, from Lisse to Naarden, or small towns scattered across Friesland or Noord-Holland. Winter reminds us that beauty is not only found in famous landmarks or tourist destinations, it is also in the everyday places where life continues quietly. A winter journey through a country shaped by centuries of land reclamation and dairy farming wouldn't be complete without visiting a farm. In the snow, fields lie calm, animals move slowly, and barns stand peacefully against the winter landscape. Walking through a farm in winter shows a side of the Netherlands that is deeply connected to the land. For a winter forest walk, we chose Clingendael Park in The Hague. Once part of a private estate, the park is filled with winding paths, hidden corners, and open lawns that snow transforms into a serene winter landscape. As you walk, the trees are dusted with white, branches creak under the weight of snow, and the silence is almost complete, broken only by the occasional bird or the crunch of footsteps. You could also explore larger parks like the Amsterdamse Bos or Hoge National Park, but Clingendael feels intimate, inviting you to slow down, breathe deeply, and notice every detail. Snow settles on the benches, garden ornaments, and small streams, creating reflections in frozen surfaces that are almost magical. Even within a city, winter here creates moments of calm, reflection, and connection with nature, offering a peaceful escape from the usual rhythm of urban life. The soft light of the low winter sun filters through the branches, casting long shadows on snow-covered paths. Every corner feels like a secret waiting to be discovered, reminding us that beauty in winter can be quiet, subtle, and deeply immersive. Walking here, you feel both stillness and life at the same time, a perfect place to experience the magic of a Dutch winter. We end our journey in Drenthe, one of the oldest inhabited regions in the Netherlands, famous for the Hunebedden or giant beds, also known as Dolmens in English. The dolmens were built over 5,000 years ago as burial chambers, standing as silent witnesses to centuries of history. Covered in snow and bathed in the fading light of sunset, they remind us that winter has shaped this land long before us and will continue to do so for generations to come. As I drive back home, I realize sometimes the best moments are not just in famous places. They're in the quiet, in the white, and in the simple joy of snow falling all around.